All right, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Good morning. I am back with you guys with Bitcoin on a daily time frame. And as you can see, yesterday we did close right on our fib at the $28,800 level. We opened right above this fib, and today it's about, hey, is the bottom in or not? I did have this lower level at 28,150 to see if we were even going to break down lower out of this purple channel. But once we got out of the orange channel, we had our measured move. We kind of basically made it, had this retrace back up into this golden pocket, got rejected. Now we assumed we were going in this green channel to the upside. We broke down. The measured move of that was this red little candle right here. We did not make a full move and we are bouncing off the fib. So now I made this purple descending channel to see if we can break above $29,870. If we can't get an open and close above here, then I would assume that this will again roll over, and we have 12 hours for this to happen. So I'm not saying it is not possible, but I'm gonna remove that measured move. I'm gonna remove that measured move. I'm gonna remove all these little measured moves because it is time to do it fresh. So if we can't break up into this level and have a daily close above this, then I'm expecting us to open the next candle and start retesting the low all over again. We're gonna have to hold our breath when we come back into this level. If we do close a daily candle under this level, we are gonna test these lower fibs. This 27,500 is where I have my first eye on. Once we have established some support here, great. But coming into the buying tail, the risk of going all the way to the bottom is there. And if you can see on a daily, we have 2 points of confluence, actually 3 points of confluence over here at 25,400. One is the bottom of the Bollinger Band on a daily. One is that is the last low on the wick. And the third is the fact that if you break out of this channel, depending on when you break out of this channel, it probably is going to coincide with this level as well. So aside from everything else, we have this hope of the purple channel being our first level of resistance to the downside. So 28,190 might be a level of support for us for a bounce. But if we come to this level and we close under 28,678, a daily candle, I would assume this weak little light green level to just break down and go further to the downside. So that is the daily perspective. Let's zoom in on a 4-hour. On a 4-hour, we have a little bit of a weird 4-hour doji that closed, and we're testing into the doji. So it is imperative to have a 4-hour open and close above 29,400. Any close under 29,400, you've officially then, someone over here is trying to distribute, in my mind. And every 4-hour open and close under this level, your 21 EMA is going to start coming down, and it's actually going to be the next level of resistance. The 29.4 is the first level of resistance. The next level of resistance is 29.6. Until we're making 4-hour open and closes above that, it doesn't matter. We're basically going to test more lower. And then even if we get above the 21 EMA, your next level of resistance is 29,800. And we have to break above that. And then you have this 3 points of confluence, 29,800, the top of the green channel, the bottom of the, sorry, it's the bottom of the green channel, the top of the purple channel, and then you have the 55 EMA. So once we get above here, with 4-hour open and closes, you have the golden pocket, which we rejected from over here. So basically the point of the matter is we have layer and layer and layer of resistance to the top side. The only way we can actually say the bottom is in is if we start making new highs above 31,250. And this level is also what I'm looking for on a weekly. So if we do not close Sunday above this 31,250, I expect next whole week to continue to the downside. And then you guys can see this Quasimodo distributive head and shoulder pattern that's playing out right now. Well, the measured move of this pattern doesn't even come out until we start closing 4 hours open and closes under this level. And you can just, I mean, I'm not even going to take the full range. I'll just give you like the simplest version of it. And this is what we're looking for. If we roll over today with 4-hour open and closes under this level, the second you have the 4-hour close under here, you can expect this measured move to start playing out. And this thing is probably going to gun us right to 25.4. And if this wick gets defended, we'll not break this 25.4. We might just find some support right here and break out. So this little orange channel, this orange measured move is for this head and shoulder. Now, if you look over here, make this a purple. If we do break out, oops, I'm sorry about that. If we do break out of this area, the red, and then this channel, if we break out of the purple channel, well, you have a more of a push going to the 25.4. So this is why I'm saying keep this fib in mind. The fib is more important than these measured moves, because these are such guesses. You can't even put real stats behind it. I just do that as a point of reference, so I'm not just trading blindly. I want to know what is my potential depth that move is expected to go to, and that's how I have been trading for a long time. So I'm just going to leave it like that. This purple depends on where you break out. So if it breaks out here, cool. If lower, then you have to have the measured move. Like if we just consolidate in this purple channel and we break out of the purple channel all the way over here after losing these two fibs, after losing 27.5, and then we break out of the purple channel, well, this measured move is perfectly going to this 25.4. So just keep that in mind. Another thing I can do is, let me zoom in even more. We don't usually go to 1 hour. I'm just going to show it to you guys so you can understand a few other things. So on the hourly, we are looking like a inverse head and shoulder situation. Okay. The best thing about this was that this side did not make a new low. It's actually making a higher low. So the possibility of this going higher is there, but your range for the upside in this move is gonna basically stop out all the shorters. So you see right here, this would be the measured move. So if this hourly head and shoulder wants to play out, well, I don't expect it to go higher than 30,000. And that's just testing the green channel. So you're gonna test the bottom of this green channel and you're gonna test the top of the purple channel and hope for a breakout. If you get that breakout to the upside, then you're gonna have a larger measured move, probably to the top of the orange channel. And if you do that, that means you broke your fib, the golden pocket. Open and closes hourlies over here, we can look for higher, and then I can give you a measured move of this orange channel to the upside, which I did have before I deleted it, but we'll come back to it at another point. Right now, until hourlies are closing above 29.5, I'm not concerned about higher. Unless an hourly candle is at 29,500 at opening and closing with volume, mind you, with some buy volume, I am not looking for higher. And right now, I think traditional markets are actually taking a whooping too. So if the stock market is tanking, I'm not expecting Bitcoin to be the savior. I'm going to expect a flight to cash, and Dixie will pump. And if Dixie pumps, so Bitcoin will dump. And as you can see right now, this 3-candle formation, if it was on lower and lower volume, I would be even more confident this is going to roll over. But we do have some volume here, so let's see. Can we get an open and close outside of 29.5? You have about hour and a half, 2 hours left for New York to open. So maybe we pump into New York open and then roll right on down. So don't get too excited. Usually New York opens are pumping, but now that the fear is there and now people are trying to figure out, hey, are we going to continue further down or not? Do I want to buy the dip, etc., etc., etc. Thursday and Friday are not going to be as euphoric to the upside unless the people are buying the dips and like some news is coming out like, yes, this person bought this, blah, blah, blah. I'm not expecting a euphoric to the upside. There are other things that people are concerned about, such as interest rates and inflation, that are keeping people with money on the sideline, and they're waiting for Powell to have his next Fed meeting to give you that kind of clarity, like, yeah, we're going to enter in or not. This whole quarter, I would expect the grind of the lows. So even when the low is put in, I expect us to range at least 30 more days in this area before the true upward break occurs. And at that point, so many shorts will be stacked that it will be a short squeeze to the upside. It will be a fast move up, and then a retracement is what I'll be waiting for to buy. But that fast move up is going to basically wash out all the shorts, and all the bulls will get euphoric, and that's when you'll see the retracement come in. All those people who bought long late will get closed out, and then on the retracement they'll get closed out, and then we'll have another continuation move. If you guys are EW traders, it should be like a 7-step up, like 1 up, down, 2, 3 up, down, 4, and 5 up is the largest extension, then 6 down, 7 up, and then if 7 doesn't break 5, I would expect it to go down for the retracement and to continue the process. It could be a 7-step up, 3-step consolidation, 7-step up. I'm not an EUW I'm not an Elliott wave trader. So that's EW. You have to ask other professionals in our Discord group. They can predict with the EW waves exactly where price should go. And then if you put their chart on my chart, we have so many different points of confluence. So I'm gonna let you guys watch Bitcoin. We have 10 minutes and 47 seconds to break outside of 29.5 and close, and if so, we can get some further continuation to the top side. Let's go to Ethereum on a daily. So Ethereum on a daily is a little bit more precarious than Bitcoin. We lost the 19.95 level, and we're kind of outside of this orange channel. This green channel, I should just delete it, but I'll leave it. I'll just extend it and say, hey, we got a larger range. And now I'm gonna delete it. We'll redraw the channel on a different time frame. Right now, I want you guys to see this as cleanly as possible. So as of right now, we lost the golden pocket. We got rejected. We broke on the bottom of this channel. The channel had this measured move. We kind of already played that out. Close enough is close enough. Now what we're trying to do is see, hey, is this support here going to hold? We're kind of in the middle of no man's land. I'm expecting this to kind of roll on over and come down into 1724 area and then find support. I don't like how this Bollinger Band is actually under this. I was hoping for it to like curve around here and show you that, hey, this is the support. But the potential of losing this is there. And if you lose 1724 on ETH, you have a little bit of hope at 1650. If 1650 breaks you down, then 1300 is where my next target will be. This triangle consolidation, which we had drawn in our other charts, is what I've been waiting for it to play out because I want this wick tested. And if this wick doesn't get tested, then if we can break in this channel with these daily open and closes. So if today we close inside here, that's one sign up for the upside, but I would ideally want it to reclaim 1995 with the open and close, because once you do that, then you can assume that coming over here with an open and close, and even if we have a retracement and we find support at 1995, we can look for a retest of the golden pocket. If we get rejected there, that's fine, as long as we make another lower high and we can retry again and break through. Because all the people who are shorting here will eventually get tested, and then the pressure will be on them to push price down. And if no one is selling and panicking and everyone thinks the bottom is in, there's not going to be too much resistance to the upside. We'll actually shoot right on through. But this is a daily chart. We need to at least give it a day or two to show us, yeah, we're going back in the channel. Every day we go higher, this 21 EMA will also come on down. So right now, even if we break up, get into this golden pocket, we still have the middle of this orange channel probably going to be a resistance. Hence why I drew this resistance right here on the middle of the channel, as well as this golden pocket. Brought us back for a retracement. We got picked up on this little, we're going to have a little channel that's going to form over here. Something like that will probably occur, and we'll have a consolidation within this channel. So it'll come in, probably get rejected on this top area of the channel, come down, find support on the golden pocket, and then break out heavily to the upside. Once we find support over here, we know the shorters are out of the way, and we can just continually move to the upside to find our resistance. Might find resistance at 23.57, might find resistance at 24.64. Once those levels are breached, we can go higher, and we can look at our EMAs as well. But as of right now, I'm waiting for us to break into the golden pocket and then either reject or find support and continue higher. First step, this is a while away. First step is getting a close inside of this green channel, as well as reclaiming 1995. If you can't reclaim 1995 on a daily open and close, let's just focus on this consolidation to come to a close and look for lower targets. And that is on a daily. Let's zoom in on a 4-hour. So on a 4-hour, we are declining in volume. We are not even testing into the 21, but I would like a test into the 21. The 21 is exactly where our 1995 fib is. So that's 2 points of confluence. We want to basically come into that area and see how price reacts. So let's see it like that. So if we can get into there and close open above it, awesome. But if we get rejected from this, if we get rejected from the 21 EMA at New York Open and this 1995 fib, we'll come back into this area, and if we can't hold it, pop back up maybe, and then probably drop right down here, and then we can go for lower and then see where the support is. Hopefully we don't go lower than like around here. Going lower than that, then you're going to fill out this wick, and then if the wick is getting filled, we have to see, are we going to find this level at support? And if not, we're going to go lower in a measured move style of this head and shoulder ugly distribution. And then for this, I would be looking for a measured move such as this. And I know I should have switched up my colors. I apologize, but I'm trying to do this quick because nobody likes to hear my voice for more than 10 minutes. So see how I drew all this nonsense before I do this measured move? But see how the measured move coincides with us coming into this level, and that's where the last wicks were. So someone with a lot of money bought this up and then was defending this level right here, and that's why you're seeing these strong wicks. Every time price came here, he accumulated, either with limit orders or usually market orders, because your limit orders would fill and we would consolidate sideways. This looks like someone was intentionally pushing it up, and then once people stopped trying to sell, that's when everyone got too excited and bought it up. And then, oh, we're bottom. And look, the retrace on your face. Boom, boom, boom. He just distributing on your face, and he did it 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. So let's see if we find support here. If we lose this support, I showed you where we can go. It's very early in the day. We're about to close this 4-hour candle under it anyway. So there's your little sign of weakness, low volume. Let's see how the next 4-hour candle opens, and then we can go from there. I'm going to remove all this mumbo jumbo because I like to keep my charts clean. All of these things I draw out, it's already in my head. Like, I see that when I look at a chart. I don't need to draw these things out because with practice, that's how it's going to be. With enough practice, you don't need all these lines. This is just for YouTube. I don't use all of this stuff. I use a fib and an EMA. I don't even need the channels. The channels is just to show you guys that it's consolidating. Once you break out of this consolidation, the measured move should kick in. If it did not make the measured move and you see this wick kind of situation, that means that the move is getting rejected, and then you should look for the upside resistance. That's literally what we did. We found the resistance at the 21, broke it, couldn't get out of the channel, broke back down, and now since we lost the 21, we're seeing weakness. So the 21 is our first level to break above, and now it's not only the 21 but this 1995 fib. Once you have these 4-hour open and closes above it, you can look for the 55 being your next target at 2,125. I'm going to zoom in on an hourly for you guys on this, and I probably won't ever do this again, but I just want you guys to see, like, look, on the hourly in 2 hours and 55 minutes, 2 minutes and 55 seconds, we are going to have a close above the 21 EMA on some decent volume. It's up to the next candle to continue to the top side to the 1995 level area. Now this is an hourly, okay? I'm trading higher time frames, but the point I'm trying to make at is here's what can occur on this lower time frames. It's something in that manner, and you can make your measured move and literally See the confluence, like how we basically tested this level after this inverse head and shoulder. And then you did the same situation here, bring everyone back down. Now you're doing the same thing right now to bring him back up, tinier and tighter, and now you're doing the same thing to bring everyone back down. Quasimodo head and shoulder, and now you're doing the same thing to get everyone euphoric again. This is what you call rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Now I'm looking for resistance here. If we get higher, fine, here, fine. You don't close, open, and close above my fib, what's gonna happen? You're gonna go right back down. So these are things that anyone who's trading should have these levels in mind anyway, but yeah, this is what I'm seeing, and this is what I wanted to point out with my doodles, is that someone is keeping us in this nice range, and this green channel, ascending channel, is my hope to the upside. But until we break out of these EMAs and then get above the middle of this channel and test into this golden pocket and have opening closes above the golden pocket, why are we looking for higher? And if this does occur on a weekly, actually, I gave you my weekly level for Bitcoin to break. I'm going to give you that same level. It's probably the same golden pocket level on Ethereum, but I will give you my exact level. I need a weekly open and close above $2,025. If we close above that on Sunday at 8, I would be looking for next week to basically give everyone the impression that the bottom is in and we should be looking for higher targets, etc., and etc., etc. All right, guys. Aside from that, if you guys have any questions or concerns, leave it in the comments below. I've been talking to a lot of people in the Discord, so I'm glad that everyone is there. Also, if you have not subscribed already, please press the subscribe button so I know how many people are interested. And then please like and comment so that way I know that you guys are engaged. And if there's anything I need to change, sorry about that. If there's anything I need to change, I can change it for you guys. Currently, I'm working 2 jobs. I'm about to start a 3rd job on Monday. And YouTube is now going to be something that I have to keep up with. And the only way I'm going to keep up with it is if you guys drag me into this long term. And I hope you guys do, because it's not that I don't enjoy it. It's just I have to put food on the table for me and my family. And that's why I have to have a job as well that gives me some monetary funds for doing what I do. So I love you guys. That's why I do YouTube. But yeah, I have to actually work a job too, because inflation, gas, food, and utilities is not free for me. Aside from that, also, I love you guys. If you guys have anything you need me to do, just let me know. I'm here for you 24/7 on the Discord group. I am going to start a AMA group, a paid Discord group, where you can have my cell phone number, which I'm considering not doing, but you will have direct contact to me. You can text me, call me. We can have a private session to go over how I'm going over this with any other asset you want to cover, etc., etc., etc. Is there anything you guys want me to do? Just let me know. If I can do it, I will take care of it. Thank you so much, guys, for stopping by. Once again, I love you. Have a great day. The weekend is right around the corner. I'm excited. I hope you are too. Beware of the weakness. That 4-hour candle closed on weakness. I know on the hourly looked bullish, but this is low volume on a 4-hour, and that's why you're starting to see that retrace come through. And until New York opens, let's see how it goes. Unless pre-market is showing you signs of bullishness, you should expect crypto to follow suit. All right, guys. Bye-bye.